Track.
Welcome to Investigative Reporting. I am Natasha with the news. Tonight we're going to be talking to Director Deputy McDonald of the Secret Service about the alleged scandal that happened in Colombia. So I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Good.
So Director McDonald, could you give me a little bit of background information about yourself?
Oh, you want to know about me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm a decorated, as you said, officer of the Secret Service. I've been an employee of the Secret Service since the Clinton administration, and as you know, he was difficult. But I've the 8 years of Clinton, the 8 years of Bush, and now Mr. Obama. I've served in a lot of wars. I've done some street time. I was a traffic cop for a little while, and I worked at Macy's. That's how I really cut my teeth in security. I was at Macy's for a little while.
Okay, great.
I've seen it all.
Okay, sounds like it. Wow. What is your recollection of the events that happened in Colombia?
Well, first of all, I want to clear up something.
Mm-hmm.
I was not in Colombia. The detail was assigned to President Obama. I was actually with First Lady and the kids, Sasha and Malia. She was on a rodeo run out in LA, and she was speaking to a group of thespians. So I'm only going by the report that I received. They kind of outlaid, what went on, and I understand that some of the guys had been accused by some jump off that she didn't get paid for some services rendered, something along those lines. The guys were off. They weren't on duty at the time. So, yeah. I don't know what information you need. Can I help you? Is there something more specific?
Yes. How do you feel about that? And why did you call the young lady a jump off?
Well, she was working at a club called the Jump Off. I'm sorry, did you not know that? Did you not get this report?
I got the report.
You didn't see that in the club. It was Club Jump Off. She was working at Club Jump Off, and yeah. So I'm concerned that there were these accusations made towards the honorable men of the Secret Service. What they do is a reflection upon this country and myself. We take very seriously the work we do with the President and the First Lady and all the other dignitaries that we provide service for. I don't take lightly the allegations that were made, but I do question. We haven't even had a chance to question the young lady. So I'm not even sure how much detailed information we have based on what the information I received from the guys. I didn't see anything that was of a great concern.
Okay, and you said they were off duty, so does that make it okay for that type of behavior?
Now, what type of behavior is the problem, though? Excuse me for a minute. I haven't had lunch, and I have a little sugar issue, so you don't mind. I need a cup of jello.
Yeah, just go ahead.
You don't mind.
Yeah, just go ahead.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
You didn't even offer me it. It's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that type of behavior. You've heard the allegations. Pretty much the sexual favors and going to strip clubs and getting drunk, and they need to be getting ready to protect the president. How do you feel about that? His safety could have been compromised, safety of people around him.
The thing is, with you civilians, Sweet Pea, the thing is, a lot of times you're not quite sure what goes on in these details. And I understand that. He has a full complement of capable-bodied men protecting him at all times. They're shift work, and so some of the guys take downtime. You would expect some time off from your job, would you not? Having worked, a strenuous, whatever it is you do. Do you expect time off?
I'm not answering that question. I'm interviewing you.
Okay. Well, you do expect time off, Toots. So listen, what happened at the club, it was unfortunate. I would prefer that they not drink to excess at a club and put themselves in a compromising position. But I mean, I think, you know, these are still men. They're red-blooded Americans, you know, and, you know, sometimes, you know, the blood gets boiling, and, you know,
really,
things could happen. Things could happen. Yes.
So that makes it excusable because they're men.
See,
and the blood gets boiling, and they're American men. So you're pretty much putting everybody in the same category, all men, and that's how all men should act, like dogs.
I don't see that they were acting like dogs.
And just
they were at a club. There was some drinking involved. We prefer that the agents do not drink to excess. The allegations that were made were of a sexual nature with a escort, as she said she was. I saw some interview she did on some Colombian news organization. We haven't been able to track the woman down, but all of a sudden she shows up on television. I questioned if that was actually her, because she said $800. She was not worth $800 by just looking. That was not $800. One of the guys, Charles, he said it was a woman he took back to the hotel for mutual copulation, and she wanted money for a cab. He threw her $30, and that was the end of the evening. It was only later that, you know, now she's saying she wanted $800. I think she saw his badge on the nightstand and immediately thought money, as women sometimes will do.
Okay, excuse me. And there were, whatever. And there were also allegations that this has happened in another country as well. So this is probably not the first incident. What do you have to say to that?
I'm not sure what allegations you're speaking of.
Yeah, this behavior has been reported, has come out that similar situations have come out. So you might need to do some more research on your men.
Well, Honey Biden.
Excuse me? Natasha, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Natasha, sweet mother.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry. If you're going to do reporting, I don't know if they taught you this in journalistic school.
Journalism?
Whatever it is you do. Cook, clean. So when you come, you should bring information to back up what you're saying. What other countries? We're speaking of Colombia.
If you had a woman on your detail, would this be a problem?
Oh.
And there was actually one woman. Excuse me?
All right. I'm sorry. What did you say?
A woman. There was one woman who actually was in Colombia with those men. Would that be a problem if a woman had been accused of exchanging services?
What?
Doing the same thing the men I got accused of doing. Would that be a problem? What is the problem?
Are you saying that there should be a woman Secret Service agent?
Yes, there are some.
There are. They're called cooks. We keep a tremendous catering service, and we have some of the best women in our catering service ever. So
you actually don't know the women who work for you. You're supposed to be the director.
I do know who they are.
And they're not.
There's Marge. She makes a great quiche. There's Rebecca. Rebecca does the best apple pie. I mean, what are you asking? Is this about food or an alleged sex scandal? Natasha, come on. What are you asking me?
Anyways, was the president in any danger?
Absolutely not.
How do you know that? You weren't there.
It's my job to know he wasn't in any danger.
But you don't know that. You weren't there when everything was going on.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Natasha. Did you hear anything happen to the president while he was in Colombia?
No.
Okay. So you answered the damn question.
Well,
come
whatever.
Come on with the question.
Okay, whatever.
You're silly now. What's the president
okay, well, what?
Danger?
Well, that's a valid question.
That's not a damn valid question.
Yes, it is a valid question.
Our measures that are in place are in place. If the guys need a little tail while they're out, we've decided that we're going to provide them with what they need, and there are measures in place.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean.
What is that supposed to mean? if they're needing tail, there are measures in place to make sure they get what they need. So they don't have escorts in their rooms everywhere they go. So what does that mean?
I can't really
Can
get into
you explain
specifics
that?
of what some of the protocol that we put in place, but that will not happen.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald, Deputy Director McDonald, for this interview.
So you don't know who I am now? You don't know
You
who I
don't seem to
am?
know who I am. I'm
Well, I know who you are. I know who you
Sugar
are.
Bottom and
I know who
this
you are.
name, that name.
I know who you are, Honey Mouse. I know who you are.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you know,
Well, I mean, what is it? What is it?
Natasha.
Natasha?
Yes.
Okay, well listen here. Natasha.
Natasha Martinez, get it right. Okay? You're gonna make the come out of me, okay? So shut the hell up. This interview is over. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. I just finished interviewing Deputy Director McDonald with the Secret Service. As you can see from my interview, he was not very forthcoming with the information. Americans, your tax dollars are going to waste. I will definitely work hard to get you the rest of the story, to get you the true story. For investigative reporters, I am Natasha with the news. Thank you and good night.
Track.